This is a Brooklyn-bound 2 train. The next stop is Wall Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Welcome back to Not Your Advisor with NYU Grad on Friday, November 1st. Welcome to a new month. Hope you all had a happy Halloween. Didn't overeat on your candy. My favorite are Kit Kats. Frozen Kit Kats with some whiskey is my poison. So let's summarize today's session. Now, I understand that the Dow was up 288 points and the NASDAQ was up 144 and the S&P was up 23, but it was a low quality bounce. And what I mean by that is overnight, Thursday, while we slept in the futures market, the indices rallied on low volume, and that's when majority of the work was done. And intraday, there was a point where the Dow was up 400 plus points. And right around lunchtime, we started to sell off. We kind of limped into the close, to be quite honest. So it's a deceptive, I would say, distribution day. Because the headline that, Bloomberg, CNBC, all the news outlets are going to say, oh, the Dow is up, NASDAQ's up, despite the weak job numbers, right? That's what they're going to say. That's not what really happened. It was a distribution day, and professional sellers sold. And they used the overnight ramp on no volume to do it. So let's look at breadth. We had 37% making new highs, or 141 stocks on the NYSE. 241, so almost double, made new lows on the NYSE. 50% of stocks were advancing versus 46% declining. 58% of stocks are below its 50-day, and 41% are below its 200-day moving average. Microsoft was up, Nvidia was up almost 2%. Apple was down 1.3%. Amazon was up 6.19%. Tesla was down 0.35%. Google marginally down 0.02%. Meta marginally down 0.07%. Apple was down 1.3%, or did I already say that? But what is more concerning is not even the one-day performance of the sectors, but the one-week performance. So for the week ended, communication services led the way. Google is part of that. It was up 1.97%. All other sectors were red. That's correct. Even financials. But the leading sector to the downside for the week was tech, down 2.8%. Real estate was down 2.7%. Energy down 2.5%. Utilities down 2.5%. Basic materials down 1.6%. Consumer defensive down 1.47%. Industrials down 0.75%. Healthcare down 0.75%. Financials down 0.2%. So for the week, it wasn't that great. I have a poll here. I want to ask you, which stock is the least likely to crash between Apple, Amazon, Tesla, Microsoft, and Nvidia? So let me know your thoughts in the poll. This morning, the jobs number came out. It read that the economy added only 12,000 jobs in October, far less than expected, and the unemployment rate is at 4.1%. However, if you go to the data that I linked to on LISEP, the real rate of unemployment, if you include those looking for a job that can't find one or is not gainfully employed to be making $25,000 or more in US dollar currency, the real rate of unemployment is 24%. One thing I wanted to just give a quick shout out is everyone that took advantage of the Halloween premium discount. That is over. If you missed it and you want to partake in it, send me an email or a message. I will extend that discount to you on a case-by-case, one-on-one basis. All you have to do is email me, and I'll send you a new code. The email is nyugrad@protonmail.com. In the private chat for paying subscribers, I posted, and I'll share with you in a screenshot in the show notes for the free members. At 11:52 on the chat, I noted, hey, not sure if this bounce can stick. Something's telling me volume comes in today. We could finish even from yesterday, as in like break even, which is a sell-off of where we were at that time. And I posted the exact timestamp, 11:52 on the Dow. The Dow was at 42,240 at that time. At 1:30, I posted to the private chat, hey, we might close here at 57.50 if we continue the sell-off. And I marked a blue box with a red X. And that, again, was at 1:30 New York time. And here's the 4 o'clock screenshot of the ES. We got there. We got to like 57.63-ish and then bounced a little bit. How did I know this, right? Like, Jamie Dimon didn't text me saying, oh, we're going to sell off. Like, it's just my breadth studies. It's studying breadth, advanced declines, studying over just volume patterns, this repetitive volume pattern where we ramp overnight on the futures and then we distribute during the day. Like, this has been going on for months, and this is what professional selling looks like. This is how Wall Street sells at the top and Main Street sells at the bottom. Let's see what else stuck out. Let's kind of cover what was strong, what was weak. Now, on the weak side, Lightbridge, the experimental nuclear fuel cell company that I noted, I also noted don't touch it because just put it on your watch list. They have no revenue, no sales. It's a hype stock. Well, it was going up a lot, but it went down 25% today. I've noted on Substack notes, moves like this are usually whacked, and it got whacked. SMCI down another 10.5% just on the session. And keep in mind, they're 9% of NVIDIA's revenues. So this is something that's developing that we need to watch for NVIDIA and the semiconductor group. What was strong in the S&P 500? I'm going to rapid fire. These are all percentages. Waters Corp up 19.7%. Charter Communications up 11.7%. Intel 7.9%. Lululemon 7.7%. Cardinal Health 7%. Amazon 6.2%. Dayforce 6.2%. Dell 5.9%. First Solar 5.4%. Chipotle 5.07%. McKesson 5.09%. Agilent 5%. Church and Dwight 4%. You have Abbott was down. I'm up 4.5%. You had Teleflex up 4.5%. Albemarle 3.7%. You had Mettler Toledo up 3.9%. Boeing up 3.5%. HP up 3%. Stryker up 3%. So we had a decent day. Like Dollar Tree also was up 3%. Chevron 2.8%. On the NASDAQ, you had Team up 18.9%. Lululemon, I already said. Marvell up 6%. Amazon 6%. Illumina up 3.6%. Workday 2.25%. Cadence 2.1%. Qualcomm 2%. To the downside, you had, as I noted, SMCI down 10.5%. Amcor 7.7%. Let's see, Erie Indemnity 7.4%. Energy Corp 6.3%. Vistra Energy 4.3%. Eastman Chemical 3.8%. Allegiant Energy 3.7%. NRG Energy 3.5%. Estee Lauder 3.4%. Eversource Energy 3.3%. Seems like a lot of energy was down. Centerpoint Energy 3.1%. PPL 3%. Exelon Corp 2.8%. Gen Digital 2.9%. FMC Corp 2.8%. And the list goes on. So we had a mixed bag today, up and down. On the NASDAQ, you had Exelon down 2.9%. PayPal 2.5%. Constellation Energy 1.8%. For free members, continue to watch the macro, the forest, not the trees. I'll see you all after the weekend. Obviously, we have elections in the U.S. next Tuesday. Monday might be low volume affair, but I suspect volatility to really start kicking in the afternoon on Monday and into Tuesday. So have a great weekend. I'll see you all next week. Premium members, please stay on. I'd like to cover maybe about 15 charts or so with you today. That's my train.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.